Good evening, everyone, or morning, afternoon, wherever you're watching this. Take a wee look now. Again, people have been asking, so I'm going to look at our Mega Drive stock, and we'll start with UK, which we have here, and we'll do Japanese, and if I remember, I'll even look at our Sega Genesis, the American stock. So this is a box that we've usually got under the table, so it's not the greatest of titles. Speaking of not the greatest titles, here's Rise of the Robots. Next one is Double Header, which is two classic titles to be fair. Green Dog, the NHLP. A lot of these we've got doubles of as well. Super Real Basketball, Galaxy Force, Double Header, Sampras, PGA, Sampras again. This is the Menacer cartridge for the an add-on. FIFA, David Robinson Basketball, Mega Games 1, we've got a lot of these in. Leaderboard, we've got Olympic Gold, European Club Soccer, Leaderboard, yeah. Actually, this is actually quite uncommon, I think. Australian Rules, Australian Rugby League. Up here we've got Two Crude Dudes, which is a great game, but no instructions with this one. Unfortunately, we have Madden 92, Arnold Palmer's Tournament in Golf, not in the greatest of condition. Nigel Mansell IndyCar. So this is quite a modern release actually. This is Generals of the Young Family, Clan of Heroes. Mega Games NBA Showdown, Fever Pitch Soccer, Hyperdunk, which I loved back in the day. This is quite an uncommon double pack one, in a VHS kind of style case. FIFA 96, NHL 96, there's another one of those Generals game, Zoop, which was a great wee game. Universal Adapter for playing imports. Corporation was a good game. FIFA, PGA Tour Golf, Biohazard Battle, that's a nice wee game. Madden 92, Talmud's Adventure, which was great. PGA Golf 2, a dodgy bootleg of Thunder Force 2, and Gunship there. And along the bottom we have, this is my wife's pinball game, ex-wife. We've got F1, World Cup Soccer, Menacer cartridge, FIFA, Galaxy Force, G-Lock, NHL, Madden, Hard Driving. Honestly, it's been a long day, sorry about that. Arch Rivals. This is a weird one. This is one of the import versions of Tweety and Sylvester. FIFA, PGA, Joe Montana, MiG-29, NBA Live 96, Powermonger, and Olympic Gold. So yeah, we kind of rattle through that box because there's not an awful lot in it. Hang on a wee second. Right, so we'll have a wee look here. Sonic 3D, Castle of Illusion, which everyone should have, Fantasia, the Australian variant of Light Crusader, another nice double pack Jungle Book in columns, got Bugsy, Marco's Magic Football, something called Sonic the Hedgehog, Shining Force 2, which is not easy to get, and Streets of Rage. So some decent ones there. Right, so this box is 2 levels deep, as is that, so bear with me and we'll get through. Balls, which was terrible. Well named. Get a sealed copy of NHL 96, Justice League Task Force, Mega Games 1. Pretty good games. So you've got Hang On columns and the football game, World Cup. Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Thunderblade, Sylvester and Tweety, The Flintstones, which was a pretty good game. Sampras, which was amazing, but there's a million copies of it in the shop alone, I think. Vector Man, DJ Boy, FIFA 96, FIFA 95, Carmen Sandiego. We've got Battle Frenzy, which is quite uncommon. Looks fairly decent. Another sealed NHL 96. Rollo to the Rescue, which I really enjoyed. Arnold Palmer again. So this is pretty rare, the PSG variant of Champions World Class Soccer. As you can imagine, this was a French release. Same game, but different cover. So for completists, oh, hang on a minute, it's a Japanese game. That should be in here. Right, Madden 92. We've got General Chaos, which is great fun, and Street Racer. So I'll try and not drop the phone this time. We'll have a wee look here. We've got another god awful Rise of the Robots. Subterranea, which is decent. Another, this is the German version of Champions World Class Soccer. Again, rare, but for collectors only really. Pretty beaten up copy of DJ Boy. EA Hockey. Mercs, which is a great game. I do like that. Super Kickoff, before Sensible Soccer and FIFA existed. Blockout, which is Tetris but in 3D. It's very confusing as well. FIFA 95. Pink Panther goes to the bottom of the box. Pink Panther goes to Hollywood. Another Rise of the Robots. Jungle Book. Mega Games NHL. Is this another variation? No, this is just a standard variation. A couple more sealed NHL. We actually had a guy come into the shop and he traded in 20 sealed copies of that NHL game. Fantasia, the original FIFA, where it all started. The Menacer, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this, but it's a German version of Jungle Book. I don't know how they do an S after a D, but they do. Frank Thomas Big Hut Baseball, pretty hard to get again. And NHL 95. So we'll shimmy these across. We've got Cool Spot, which is brilliant. Jordan versus Bird. Thankfully it's Michael Jordan, not the alleged glamour model. Joe Master, great wee game. Virtua Racing. Had the SVP processor thing in it for better graphics and stuff. Micro Machines 2, which is just phenomenal. Sampras 96. Skitchin, this was quite an interesting one. Yeah, I like that. Rambo 3. Michael Jackson Moonwalker. Excellent game. Forget what you think about the guy, the game was brilliant. Gunship. Another NHL. The Otifants. Never played that, but it looks okay. Lion King. Bloody brutal game. It's supposed to be for kids. My fat hairy arse. It was impossible. Total Football. This is a classic. This one's a bit beaten up, but Lotus Turbo Challenge. Loved that. Played it to death on the Atari ST. We got Chuck Rock. We got a couple of copies of Lemmings. And Bubsy the Bobcat 2, which was never as good as it was made out to be. World of Illusion. Another World of Illusion. This one's got the not quite as faded. Alien Storm, which is good fun. And Talia 90, which I remember because I mentioned. And the Bluetooth speakers going mental. Zero Wing, this is a great game. Really nice shoot 'em up. We've got Decap Attack, Sonic 3, which for a Sonic game is pretty pricey and hard to get. Olympic Gold. We've got Rugby World Cup 95, so nearly 30 years ago. Street Racer again. Oops. European Club Soccer. These boxes are just a wee bit tight for Mega Drive games with a hang tab on them. Whirlwind Snooker from Jimmy White. SWAT. That was good fun. Super Hang On, which is a classic. Another copy of Arch Rivals. Sampras 96, F1 again, Street Racer again, FIFA, Brian Lara Cricket, Olympic Gold, Double Header, Steel Talons, yeah, all stuff there we've seen. So I will just tidy this up and we'll get to the next box. Right, so last of the 3 boxes. So here we've got the quite rare German blue box version of Landstalker. I believe it does have the English language in it. But yeah, uncommon to get that box variation. Megalomania. Oops, where are you going? Sonic Spinball. And an unofficial kind of release of Squirrel King. Side Pocket Pool. Alien Soldier, a wee cheap bootleg for anyone that wants to actually play the game instead of spending hundreds of pounds on it. NBA Jam. And Sonic the Hedgehog. Right, let's get in about this box. Ghouls and Ghosts. Cyborg Justice. MiG-29 again. Tasmania. Pugsy. Gonna rattle through the ones we've had before. Earthworm Jim 2. Great game. Talmud's Adventure. A Jungle Book. We've got FIFA 96 obviously. X Mutants, which is in no way meant to be X-Men, obviously. Got a couple of copies of Revenge of Shinobi there. Dino Dini Soccer, so this is the guy that made Kickoff, and he tried to recreate the magic and yeah, it was crap. Winter Challenge. Gynoog, which is phenomenal. Really nice shoot 'em up. Another interesting newer releases, Canon, The Legend of the New Gods. Looks interesting. Never played it though. World Cup. This is a 32X game actually. NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Spider-Man. Cutthroat Island, good game. Again, another modern release, Arcagus Revolution, which yeah, looks okay. Menacer cartridge, Tanglewood, beautiful, beautiful game. My kind of game, the platform action. Right, let's make some room here. So we'll start at the back. So we've got Strider with a terrible cover art. EA Hockey, MiG-29, LHX, Grand Slam Tennis, Aquatic Games, which was a Robocod James Bond game. Another variation of Tweety and Sylvester, Sylvester and Tweety even. Gunship, Zoom, which was a nice wee game. Super Kickoff, Pinocchio. Sampras Tennis again. Ranger X. Yeah, this one. It's a good game. It's not the greatest of condition though, and it is priced accordingly, believe it or not. FIFA 97, Power Monger, Italia, Monaco Grand Prix 2. As a classic. Toe Jam and Arrow and Panic on Funkotron. This was just a cool, fun game. Fever Pitch Soccer, Arch Rivals, and Bulls versus the Blazers. There's another Japanese game somebody's just crammed in the wrong box. I'll put that here. Right, Cutthroat Island. This one with instructions. Go. Worms. NHL 95. Fire Shark. Again, another really nice shoot 'em up. F1 World Championship. So, Jim Power and the Lost Dimension again. a more modern release. This one's bagged up, it's hard to see there, but it's got the music CD with it still sealed, the soundtrack. The original Micro Machines, Olympic Gold, Battle Squadron, Classic Collection, so this is pretty good, even just for Gunstar Heroes. Sonic 3D, but this is a very rare, I think it's the Australian version. Hang on a second. Right, sorry about that, I actually had a delivery of big plastic boxes turn up at 6:30 at night, wasn't expecting that. Right, back to it. So this is the Australian Aussie soft version of Lawnmower Man. Lost track of where I was there. Sorry, Super Monaco GP, F-15 Strike Eagle 2, another Revenge of Shinobi, obviously to knock that over every time. Molly Mallard, the Donald Duck game, which is really good fun. Shining Force 2, a really nice copy of Pinocchio there. EA Sports Doubleheader again, absolute classic, unfortunately. No instructions, but 100% genuine and nice condition. Alien Soldier. Winter Challenge. And here we have Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure. Right, that's my heater kicking in, sorry, it got freezing cold there when I opened the door. So we've got Gunship again, Olympic Gold, Virtua Racer, Madden, these are probably all games we've seen before. Hellfire, which is beautiful, shoot 'em up. Really, really nice. Jack Nicklaus Power Challenge Golf. Oh, a couple of good ones in here actually. So here's Dynamite Heady, which was made by Treasure. It's a beautiful game. Mega Swiv, Helicopter Shoot 'em Up. We have Kickoff, Leaderboard, Winter Challenge, yeah. Oh, there's one interesting one. Tintin Au Tibet. And Nigel Mansell, FIFA, NBA Hang Time and International Rugby. So yeah, that's all the kind of PAL games that we've got. I will tidy this up in a minute, but while we're here, I'm not going to go through these in great detail, but here's our Mega CD PAL game stock. Although Injustice never came out in the Mega CD, again someone's just put that in the wrong place. So yeah, I'm just going to go through these reasonably quickly, but as always, if you want any information, either email the shop or leave a comment here. We've got a half decent wee selection of Mega CD games in just now at the moment. Sonic CD is brilliant, but then you probably know that. Right, so there we go. Let us now go and have a wee look at the Japanese games, of which we have quite a few. Make some space. So, Fatal Fury, Dynamite Duke, got Wonder Boy 3, Megatrax from Namco, Dino Land. So there'll be a few 32X games mixed in here, not an awful lot, but they're kind of just mixed in. So Metalhead, got Wrestle Ball, little Cup Soccer, Atomic Robo Kid, which was really good fun, Herzog's Y, Granada, a couple more Herzogs there, got Thunder Force 2, Thunder Force games are amazing, Clax, Curse, again another really nice wee shoot 'em up for the Mega Drive, J-League Pro Striker 2, Wonder Boy 3 Monster Lair, just a wee carton instructions of Shining Force there, This is, is this Days and Poo? I think the name of that is. Gain Ground. There we go. Crying. Final Blow. Dick Tracy. Royal Rumble, WWF. Landstalker. World Cup Soccer. Royal Blood. Super Monaco GP. Got a nice copy of Aladdin there, pretty mint. Air Diver. Slime World, which is quite uncommon. Hard Driving, which is crap. That's basically Commando 2, Senko no something. Yeah, it's a nice game. Clax. No idea the name of this one. Sorry. Can't remember at all. Who you gonna call? Echo the Dolphin 2. Fastest One. Art Alive. Eswat. Atomic Robokid. And World Cup Soccer. So there's Wonder Boy 3 again. We have Street Smart. Clax. Is this Dinosaur World? Can't remember the name. Honestly, one day I'll research the names of these before I do a video. Space Invaders 90. This is Shittin' Mayu, which is always fun to say. Shining Force. Gambler. I don't know, can't remember the name, sorry. Don't know the name of that one. There's a dodgy repro of Monster World 4, which is a great Wonder Boy game, and it goes for about pushing £200 now. Gauntlet, which is really nice. Fantasy Star 3. Elemental Master, which is a great game. Warner Special, nice game. Granada. So this is a modern release, Darius Extra version. Yeah, it's got a lot of the bosses and stuff in it as well, it's pretty cool. Space Harrier 2. Super League 91. And another Thunder Force 2, no instructions this time. So, what have we got here? Let's see, you get another Herzog. Oh, there's quite a heavy hitter sitting in the bottom there, Slap Fight. Which is an awesome shoot 'em up. Often wonder how some of these games end up in the bottom row in the shop. Super Volleyball. Super Real Basketball. This looks like Devil Crash, yep. One of the best pinball games ever made. Fantasia. Granada again. Dodge Dan Pay, I'm sure this one's called. Pretty nice dodgeball game. James Bond 2, which the Japanese release is really uncommon, so goes for silly money. It's funny, most of you probably know the Mega Drive wasn't actually that successful in Japan. It actually finished third, I think, behind the Super Famicom and the PC Engine, so there's not that many copies of the games about, so you get a lot of really high price stuff that's really cheap in the UK. This is Captain Lang, which is a really nice wee platform game. Again, shouldn't be on the bottom row. Can't remember the name of this, but yeah, Pachinko. So this is an interesting one. It's a bootleg, but it's one of the original bootlegs of the Mega Drive Tetris, which is actually quite collectible. Gaeris, which is an excellent game. So I love this game. Juju something, but it's basically Toki was the name we got in the UK. You're a monkey going about that can spit things out its mouth, but it's a really cool platform game. Another Gynook. Another copy of Crying. Burning Force, which I've never actually played, but it looks a bit like Space Harrier. Balljacks. And last one in this box, another Wonder Boy 3. So what I'll do is I'll just put these ones away. Right, and we're on to our second box now. So we've got a wee Aladdin with no instructions, unfortunately. Altered Beast, which is one of those games you remember being better than it was. Super Real Basketball. This is quite hard to get again. Golden Axe 3. Which is surprising because I thought that would have been quite a big seller. But Turbo Outrun. Gynoog again. Again, another modern release here, the superb Xeno Crisis. If you haven't played it, you're missing out. It's like Smash TV crossed with Aliens, which is a pretty good sales pitch. King of the Monsters. It's got a weird Brazilian release from Tectoy. It's Duke Nukem 3D, and it's actually really impressive. First person shooter on the Mega Drive. Moonwalker. Fire Mustang, another nice shoot 'em up. Zero Wing and Ghostbusters. There, stay there. Zero Wing's brilliant. Ghostbusters, I think you've seen a few copies. Space Harrier on the 32X, which is a much better conversion. Street Smart. Geomaster, which is a wee underrated gem. Great wee game. Arrow Flash. You can see it's expensive, so it must be a shoot 'em up. Dynamite Duke, another Xeno Crisis, and surprisingly hard to get, Double Dragon 2, The Revenge. And we have one of these dodgy ROM hack games of Streets of Rage 3 where they've basically put Sonic the Hedgehog in it. You know, still a great game, even though it's got Sonic in it. Not that I'm saying Sonic's bad, but it doesn't belong in that type of game. Same, which is a weird name, but it's an excellent shoot 'em up. Speaking of excellent shoot 'em ups, Aeroblaster, Castle of Illusion, Operation Code Vapor Trail, which again is another really nice shoot 'em up. The Mega Drive is flooded with them. Mega Panel, same. Dragon's Eye, which I think is a Mahjong game, yep. So it's not as exciting as it sounds. Quackshot, World Cup Soccer, Days and Poo, Marble Madness. So anything Tengen made in Japan for the Mega Drive didn't seem to get much of a release. So all their games are stupidly expensive. It's a great game, but it shouldn't be that price. But it is. A bootleg of Eliminate Down, which is about £1,000 game normally. XDR, X Daisley Ray, which makes no sense at all, but another good shoot 'em up. Flip Rush, which is a decent shoot 'em up. eSWAT, SWAT, whatever you want to call it. Zoom, Speedball 2, Ice Cream, one of the all-time classics. See, again, look at the artwork on that compared to the crap we got in the UK. That's Strider. It is massively better. Landstalker, Assault Suit Lanos, which is brilliant. Basically one of the Assault Suit Valkyns type games. We'll pick out a random Vixen 357. We have Pit Fighter, which I don't want to say the word that Pit rhymes with that describes it, but you can probably work it out. I suppose it was ahead of its time for graphics. One of the harder to get 32X games, Stellar Assault, Shining in the Darkness. We've got Curse, Run Arc, which was called Growl, I think, in America and stuff. Monaco GP2. Oh, I actually know what that is and it's gone. Space Harrier again, Fire Mustang again, Herzog, and Star Wars Arcade for the 32X. Just a wee carton instructions there for F1 Circus, Rastan Saga 2, Vermilion, Shining Force, Space Harrier 2, and then just a couple of random loose carts there. What have we got here? Okay. Madu Monogatari, one of the Puyo Puyo series. Really hard to get that, hence the price tag. Herzog, Mickey Mouse 2, that's again pretty solid to get hold of. That's that. Dinosaur World again or something. Whipbrush, Crying, Road Blasters, another game by Tengen, which makes it expensive. Cool game though. Virtua Racing, another copy of Gauntlet, Granada, Mega Panel. So this is quite hard to get as well, Doraemon. Nice wee game. Another Brazilian exclusive, Monica. It is basically Wonder Boy but reskinned with a popular Brazilian animation character. Castle of Illusion, Kageki, Darwin 4081, another decent shoot 'em up. Stormlord, Atomic Robo Kid. Japanese version of Lion King's expensive as well, hard to get. Art of Fighting, which wasn't a great game at all, but it's hard to get. Toki and Shining in the Darkness. So all we need to do now is have a wee look at our American Genesis games. Bear with me a wee minute while I sort myself out. Sorry, I missed my one more Japanese one because it's one of the weird Sunsoft games in the wee super small boxes. You can see the size compared to a normal one. Super Fantasy Zone. This one doesn't have instructions unfortunately, but these are hard to get. Right. Okay, so now we just have these two boxes of Sega Genesis games to go through, and then that'll be us. So, Heavy Nova, Monopoly, you have Shove It, and Sector X. I remember loving this game. It's actually a shoot 'em up. Techno Co-op, which is great, very, very violent. I like that. You have Clue. You have Ultimate Kicks, which Kicks, by the way, what a game that is. It's a very simple but good fun game. Jurassic Park. You have Dino Land. Doom Troopers. Pardon me. Lotus 2. Deadly Moves, that is a terrible cover. Probably a terrible game as well. Kageki, Fists of Steel, NBA Jam, Ernest Evans, Funny World and Balloon Boy. I actually thought this was a third party release, but no, it's a genuine release. Risk, Pac-Mania, Technocop again, Road Blasters, Troubleshooter. This, can't remember the name. Battle something, I think it's the Japanese version of that, stupidly hard to get. Growl, which is a brilliant game. Gadget Twins, Fighting Masters, Two Crude Dudes, which is a great fun Double Dragon type game. Quackshot, you have Super Battle Tank, College Football 96, which is not very exciting to me, and WrestleMania, the arcade game. So this is quite an interesting one. It's a limited edition version of Mario Lemieux, probably not pronouncing that right, hockey. It's actually got a puck inside it with his signature on it. So it's a bigger box than normal because it's got a hockey puck in it, but kind of cool. This version is very uncommon. Right, so Populous, NHL, Lakers versus Celtics, not quite. I think that's the one that's stupidly expensive in the UK. Evander Holyfield, Air Diver, Thunder Force 2, Shinobi, Jeopardy, Raid and Trad, which is a dodgy bootleg, but it works. Madden 92, Fatal Rewind, which I'm sure was the Killing Game Show. Yeah, Killing Game Show was the name of the UK version from Psygnosis. Pretty good fun. Tony La Russa Baseball, Kid Chameleon, Crossfire. What is that? Right, is that not? It's got a different name in Japan. Right. Blockout, the 3D Tetris one again. Shining in the Darkness, which is a nice RPG. Got quite a rare cardboard box version of Aladdin. Pit Fighter, which is still garbage. Saint Sword. MB Live 95. We've got Demolition Man. Risk again, but this one's the cardboard box version. My Little Crystal Ponytail, which I'm assuming is an official. I don't know if it is My Little Pony. An Awesome Possum, which I do like the name of. What else we got? A couple more down the side. Got Gadget Twins, Junction, which is a nice puzzle game, Bimini Run, and this one's a good one. We have GCHQ2. So that's all the Mega Drive stock. Got a couple of nice, I think, Japanese Mega Drive consoles in at the moment. Yeah, there's one behind that as well. We have like the Justifier with a gun, and that's the Mega CD version with a gun. So we've got the cartridge and that, and yeah, we've got probably some joysticks for it lying about as well. But yeah, there we go. So, well, there's a Mega CD too. Sorry, I knew I had something else. So that's a Japanese Mega CD 2 boxed. So decent selection. Hopefully you agree. If not, sorry. But as always, your time's appreciated, and take care. Speak to you soon.